Riyadh here, and the main event, it'll be Andy Ruiz Jr. and Anthony Joshua. 5 heavyweight fights coming your way. As we get underway here, Brian Kenny and Sergio Mora ringside. Majidov in the black trunks, and Tom Little in the black, are those tiger trunks, camouflage trunks, Sergio?
They look pretty good to me, but they're a lot, tighter, that's for sure.
Little spread apart in a defensive position. Majidov trying with the jab, and early on we'll get to see the amateur pedigree, I would think, Sergio, and then the question would be, can Majidov make any hay for himself in the heavyweight division, starting off so late at the age of 33?
Well, this is the stage that he wants to debut his skills here, and like you mentioned, he has that pedigree from the amateurs, and normally they can adapt really fast as professionals, and that's why they move them so quick, like we're going to see later with Ergovic. But Majidov right now taking his time. Usually when you're dealing with fighters with so much pedigree, they want to show you really fast everything they know, and that's when they run into something.
Crowd is slowly filtering in here. 15,000 seat arena, built in just 2 months. The Diriyah Arena, as I mentioned, only the 3rd boxing event here in Saudi Arabia. Majidov having some success already with the jab. You would expect that, but he's a pretty big fella. Against 6'3", 231, wide right hand and a right hand to the body, digging in with hooks, and able to find plenty of spaces to hit Tom Little.
The body shots, I'm impressed with the body shots. Normally with amateurs, they're 1-2 fighters. They're on the point system. Anytime I see a fighter with that amateur pedigree, it's the body shots that I look for.
Well, I would think at the very least, Majidov could get into this profession, Sergio, and make some money. Even if he's not going to rise to be a heavyweight champion, he is somebody. I mean, you need, after you get past the top 10 in the heavyweight division, you're running out of class. And all of those fighters need fighters to fight. You need opponents. And at the very least, this guy can give you that resume. 3-time amateur world champion, seems to be handling himself decently here in the ring. If he gets up to 9-0, 10-0, I think he's going to fight some big guys.
And he's on a perfect stage to do it with this heavyweight, heavy undercard.
Nice showcase for Majidov here. Final minute of round number 1, scheduled for 8. Again, this is the first of 5 heavyweight fights, culminating with the heavyweight championship of the world, Andy Ruiz and Anthony Joshua. And that's one of those fights, Sergio, people were asking me, what do you think happens? And all the way up through the lead-up, I was saying, you know, I don't know. A lot of things can happen. I thought I knew the first time around. I didn't know. I really don't know this time around. Does Ruiz have Joshua's number? Or is he just vastly out of shape now and can't move? And can Joshua learn to use that stick and jab and box and be disciplined enough to do it for 12 rounds? So many questions.
I've been in this game 23, 24 years, and I have no idea what's going to happen, Brian, because there's so many curveballs being thrown at us. I mean, from the weight and just the temperament of both fighters, the weight loss that Anthony Joshua, it's just everything's different.
Heavy shots there to end the first round by Majidov, wins that one easily. Nice showing in his 2nd pro fight. And there is Dillian Whyte coming in. Dillian Whyte, again, after the top fellas that I mentioned. Of course, you have the champions. You have Deontay Wilder. You have the lineal champion, Tyson Fury. You have the winner of this fight. And then pretty much, you've got Dillian Whyte, also cleared of his UCADA failed drug test. Again, live here in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Brian Kenny and Sergio Mora ringside, round 2 of our opening heavyweight fight, 5 heavyweight fights. And if you noticed, we're here with Sky Sports. They're also a broadcaster of this event. And of course, following along Anthony Joshua through the years. So we are handling taking a lot of their video, taking a lot of their replays, so we'll follow along. As we going down goes Tom Little. Big right hand by Majidov.
And it was a chopping right hand before he landed the second one that really did the damage.
He's in bad shape. That was a hard shot. We're going to let this one go. Tom Little letting it fly. Last gasp. Should he be holding up here and trying to tie him up, Sergio, or let it fly?
I actually like what Tom Little's doing. A hurt fighter's a dangerous fighter, and he's letting him wing away.
Tell you what, he's showing a lot of fight. He went down hard. I thought they might stop it. Majidov coming in now trying to finish him off. A lot of time left in this round.
I would have said they would have stopped it, but he has that sparring experience with championship quality experience, so he knows how to survive when he's hurt.
Little surviving so far, but you get the feeling it's one shot away.
Majidov should get an angle. He should get an angle on this. He's trying to punch directly in front of Tom Little. He should get on an angle, and then he's going to be successful.
Straight right hand, drives Little back to the ropes, and a jab snaps his head.
Good body shot.
Now he's just pot-shotting Little, leaning on the ropes. He's almost out, almost down, and that's the right call. Referee stops the fight and saves Tom Little from himself. That's a good call by the referee, and also a very good second professional fight for Mo Majidov. He was impressive, Sergio.
He was impressive, especially with the body shots and the steady aggression from Majidov. But Tom Little, he was impressive with how much heart he has as well. I didn't think he was going to survive that first knockdown, but then I remembered he's been in there with some quality opposition in sparring, and whenever you have that sparring partner mentality,